Good evening and welcome to MUSC Health Stadium here in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina for tonight's USL match as the Battery welcomes its Eastern Conference rival, Louisville FC. My name's Andrew Bell with Poppy Miller alongside me. Poppy, this is a game we've been looking forward to. It's first versus third in the Eastern Conference. We had a look at the lineups before we came on air. A player you think could have a big impact tonight is George Davis IV.
Yes, he's the top goal scorer for Louisville, scoring 3 goals this season. He's started in all 8 of the games. He's a veteran and brings so much experience to the side. Before signing with Louisville, he scored 19 goals in just 2 seasons for the Richmond Kickers, and the Battery will have to keep their eye on him tonight.
He's a very good player, lots of experience. Well, for Charleston Battery, Justin Portillo's in good form at the moment.
What a season Portillo's having, top in assists for the Battery and tied top in the USL for assists with 5 this season. I caught up with him earlier this week after his goal against New York Red Bulls 2, and he said although it's nice to score, he focused his game on setting up his teammates.
He's just so critical to the Battery lineup, and let's have a quick look at the starting lineups. Well, Ranjit Singh in goal for Louisville. You can see George Davis IV. We'll also keep an eye on number 7, Mark Anthony Kay. For the Battery, Adisnell Cooper retains his spot in goal. Skylar Thomas coming in at right back today. And we mentioned Justin Portillo. Also, keep an eye on Cordovez and Williams up front. That is a dangerous duo for the Battery. All right, we are going to take a quick break. When we come back, time for the kickoff. It's the Charleston Battery versus Louisville FC, USL Eastern Conference, first versus third. And we've got that for you after this.
What the road demands, the GS delivers. Experience high performance through high technology in the Lexus GS350 and GS Turbo. See your Lexus dealer. Experience the first ever 471 horsepower Lexus LC500 or the multi-stage hybrid LC500H. See your Lexus dealer. See your Lexus dealer.
You have a plan. Where to live, where to work, where to go on vacation. But when the unexpected happens, where do you go? How about down the street to MUSC Health Centers to practice disease prevention and promote wellness and offer urgent care and after-hours treatment, all connected to one of the top academic medical centers in the country with the most advanced medicine and technology, giving you access to healthcare leaders who work with your doctor to bring the best medicine closer to you.
Some things are simply impossible to ignore. The strikingly designed Lexus NX Turbo and Hybrid. The SUV that dares to go beyond utility. See your Lexus dealer.
Charleston, South Carolina has been captivating people for more than 300 years. Is it our expertly preserved antebellum architecture? Our warm southern hospitality? Our delicious low-country cuisine? Our soul-stirring coastal landscape? Whatever it is, Charleston exudes a gravitational pull as the one destination you absolutely, positively must visit.
Welcome back. We're live here at MUSC Health Stadium here in Charleston, South Carolina, right at kickoff. Battery mascot Leo the Lion, he's happy, isn't he? And so are we. Charleston Battery versus Louisville FC. The Battery in first place in the Eastern Conference. Louisville in third with a few games in hand. So it's a big match tonight. Charleston Battery looking to keep their grip on the top of the standings. Our referee tonight, Mr. John Freeman, assisted by Caleb Nobles and James Boswell. The fourth is David Urbacher. The players getting a few last words of advice from the team captains. And Mr. Freeman is ready to get us underway. The Battery will be in the yellow home colors, black shorts, black socks, and there's Louisville in the white with the gold trim. It's Andrew Bell with Poppy Miller alongside me. This is part of a double-header of soccer we've had at the stadium today. Charleston Fleet of the WPSL won their inaugural game 1-0 over Carolina Rapids. Sarah Carter-Moan scored the winning goal. It was a good game, wasn't it?
It was a fantastic game. We saw spurts of attacking from both sides. It was their first game of the season, and of course Sarah with the only goal of the game, and a fantastic goal, but a lot of chances in the game.
Sarah Cardamone, Director of Marketing at the Charleston Battery, she scored the winner. We'll catch up with her at halftime. Well, there's Romario Williams. He's the Battery's top scorer. Can he find a winner today? It's going to be a tough old game, this. And we'll just have to see how these teams get on with it. Charleston won in the week in the Cup. They beat Jacksonville. Louisville, they were knocked out of the US Open Cup by the big rival Cincinnati. Away we go. Charleston versus Louisville, and it's Louisville with possession here in the early going on the far side. Cordovez keeping him honest over there. That's Sean Reynolds out to the far side. Nice ball up the line. Charleston on the back foot. Little slip pass inside. Mueller goes in with the challenge. The referee blows his whistle. It's a free kick for Louisville. And it'll be a free kick for Louisville. Look at that, just at the edge of the 18-yard box. It'll suit a right footer, this, and this is dangerous. Looks like Ilyich over the ball here in the second minute. This is a chance. Charleston are going to have to post a wall. The referee gets them back that 10 yards.
We talked about when two players stand over the ball like that. I think they've decided on who's taking it. It's difficult for Cooper.
It's driven into the wall. Charleston get it away. Higashi with a great first touch. And was fouled as he brought the ball clear. Justin Portillo having a word with the referee. Skylar Thomas. Mueller taking it now, the captain. Short pass to Portillo. Wide to Skylar Thomas. Up the line it goes. Chang slips it inside. It's given away. Portillo down the line. Cordovez enjoying the start, I'm sure. Mueller across to Lasso, and the Battery can build here on this near side. Charleston beat Jacksonville Armada 1-0 in the Cup midweek. It was an own goal, actually, after a nice ball in from Atula Guerra, who misses the game tonight. Picked up a knock in that match. And the ball goes all the way back to Ranjit Singh. Reynolds across to Gaia Bend. It's been a quick start to this match. A little flick from the far side. It's George Davis IV, who captains the team tonight. He will patrol this near flank in the first half. As Poppy said at the top of the show, he's a very, very good player. Louisville get the throw in. Ilyich goes backwards with it. Kyle Smith asking for it on this near side. He's in acres of space out here. Williams now. Here's Smith. One in the tackle by Anunga. Finds the pass to Williams. Well played. Now Portillo. Lovely control there from Justin Portillo. And there's a gap opened up for him. He pushes the ball wide. Woodbine has to retrieve it. Now Anunga has a little nibble. Gets it wide to Portillo. Back to Woodbine. And then all the way back to the captain, Taylor Mueller. It's been a frenetic opening, Poppy.
It has been. Louisville have put a lot of pressure on. We looked in the pre-game report and Coach O'Connor said they've struggled to score, but we've seen them come out the locker room with a lot of pace.
Cordovez working with his pace on the far side. That will be a throw-in for Charleston Battery. Chang takes it to Anunga. Anunga again. Swings it in. Chested down. And Ownby can play that away, I think. There's a foul on the far side. It'll be a free kick for Louisville. The referee wants a word, I think, with the Battery defender, Skylar Thomas. Not the first time he's been asked to play on the wide, is it?
And he gets up so well. We see him normally attack down that flank, but as you can see there, he just puts his body in front of the Louisville player and stops the ball through.
So a free kick for the visitors. Oh, that's given away. Higashi trying to slip it through for Romario Williams. Out to this near side, back inside now. Good football from Louisville. And here's the captain, Davis the fourth. Nice pass down the line. Lancaster across, punched away by Cooper. Charleston under a bit of pressure here in the early going. Good tackle from Chang, just stuck his foot out and find the ball. Surely a foul there, yes, says our referee. Mr. John Freeman, and the Battery have a free kick. O'Brien Woodbine clips it forward for Williams to chase. Well, the threat of his pace, I think, caused the ball to be cleared to this near side, so now it's a throw-in, and I think we might see Woodbine come up and take it with that long throw that he possesses.
And again, we can see the Battery defenders head forward as Skylar and Lasso flood the box for that throw-in.
And
corner.
Thomas, so there's a lot of height up there. That's right, Skylar Thomas and Lasso, both of them 6'5". Woodbine with the ball in his hands. A low throw in. Set back. Can Charleston get a shot away? They can't. It's headed away. Anunga controls. Clips it wide to Woodbine. Oh, lovely ball in. It's headed away by Louisville. Strong challenge from Anunga. Higashi with the tackle. Nice ball out of the back there. Anunga working hard against Abend. And Charleston win it back in the tackle. Portillo to Williams. Thomas gets it wide. Bit of a rivalry game this. Louisville have knocked the Battery out of the USL playoffs the last 2 years. Held a very good record. I think it's 4-1-1 over the Battery all time. And they are the team actually that ended the Battery's, it was over 2 years unbeaten at home, the streak. Cordovez with a heavy touch there, and Abend has it now in the middle of the park. Straight down the middle. Illich.
Soccer fans, Nike is an official sponsor of the
Williams.
USL. For more information, visit
Across to Touch on the far side. Charleston win it back in the tackle. That's a good ball, actually, from Chang. Anunga trying to work it across to Higashi. Good quick feet from the wide man. Anunga across to Lasso. And straight into touch from Forrest Lasso. That'll bring up a throw-in for the visitors. 9 minutes in, no score. Smith looking for some options. In the end, he does find a good throw. And here comes Lancaster with a nice chip into the middle, but that's no problem for the Battery goalkeeper, Adisnell Cooper. "80 degrees at kickoff here in Charleston." It was 85% humidity, though. Dropped a little bit down into the 70s, but still high level of humidity, which makes it feel like you're underwater out there. The game being played at a remarkable pace in the early going. Good tackle there from George Davis, but Charleston win it back in turn. That'll be a throw for Louisville. Smith goes back to Reynolds. 10 minutes in here almost. Not a lot between them so far.
It's been very end-to-end, and we knew it was going to be a huge matchup with the top of the table against third in the table.
Yeah, I think both teams look at this as a very big game. It's an opportunity for both sides. Mueller trying to clear across there. It's a bit awkward, and it's Mueller, the captain, that comes up with the ball, and it's a good pass to Higashi. Steps across Davis the fourth. Pushes it down the line for Cordovez. Cordovez waits for the pressure from Reynolds, steps inside him, finds Higashi, and then back to O'Brien Woodbine, the Jamaican. Lasso under a little bit of pressure there, gets the pass away. Illich after him. There's a diagonal there looking for Higashi. It's a good ball that from Mueller. Oh, he's around the first defender, Higashi. Sets it inside, a chance for Williams! Off the line, no, the flag goes up. I think it was in. And Romario Williams has opened the scoring. Charleston 1-0 up in the 11th minute. We'll have a look at that again and have a good look at that ball. Did it cross the line? Let's have a look.
Here comes Higashi, threads the ball through so nicely. And Williams just around that goalkeeper as the ball goes in.
Well, we didn't quite see it, did we? But
and we mention him every game. So composed with those one-on-ones. And top goal scorer for the Battery just adds another one to him.
yeah, I'll give him a lot of credit there because he went round the keeper and it was a very tight angle, wasn't it?
Charleston Battery goal scored in the 11th minute.
Charleston win it back, and Romario Williams almost after that again. Let's have a look. That's how many goals is that for him? 9 on the year now for Romario Williams.
Second in the USL, just trailing Dane Kelly.
All right, Charleston take the lead here in the early going. It's a frenetic early start to the game. James O'Connor, the coach, off the bench, looking on, arms folded, not looking too happy. Charleston push forward again. Cordovez, this time a good tackle from Reynolds.
Don't forget, soccer fans,
We'll look for a response from the visitors. Woodbine telling Higashi to leave it, and up comes the Jamaican.
Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern on Sirius XM FC Channel 85. And remember, Sirius
Looping throw in, looking for Williams. Controls it. Sets it back to Portillo. Squares it. Away by Louisville. Charleston with the pressure here in the early going. Anunga. Portillo. Chang. Cordovez with a header. Ranjit Singh falling to his left. Good save. Eleventh minute goal for Romario Williams, Poppy, 9th of the year.
He's just had a fantastic season.
Here he comes across on the cover. Look, he wins it with his pace and power. Rides the challenge. Former Harbour View man from Jamaica, national team player, of course. Is Chang. And Anunga with time to look up. Woodbine's taken up a high position on this near side. There's the ball to O'Brien Woodbine. Try to go through the legs of the play. Strong challenge there from Anunga on Davis. But Louisville work it back out to Illich on this near side. Williams have made a nice run through the middle. Strong tackle there from Lasso. Well, the referee didn't like it. He got the ball, but he got a piece of the player as well, and it'll be a free kick here for Louisville FC. Well, you could see a player having a shot from here, but I think we're going to see something lifted to the back post. Let's have a look at this. Was this a foul, Poppy?
And here we see, just missed it. Lasso comes in with such force, though. And he'll have to be careful. He's already amassed several yellow cards and already had one suspension.
Jimenez takes it, headed away. Back to the halfway line. Reynolds. And that's Kay on the far side. Squares it. Good ball. Davis the fourth. From distance perhaps. No, gets it wide. Low cross in. Half a chance. Well, that was a big chance. And there was a foul, I think, after the ball had played. He went flying in. The Battery players furious at that late challenge. The referee across. What's the decision going to be here?
It was a great ball in. And then it's just after the tackle. You can see in
well, the studs.
The cleats were right up.
Yeah, I think he just made a motion towards Additional Cooper's face. And
not often do we see Taylor Mueller get that angry. But he is fuming.
The captain, well, if the referee looks at that in a different light, that's a red card. But as it is, I think he's saying it was incidental and just a free kick for the Battery. Let me remind you that you can stay up to date on all the latest USL news and information from around the league. Tune into USL Coast to Coast with Mike Watts, Mondays at 9 o'clock Eastern on Sirius XM FC. Channel 85. Don't forget, Sirius XM FC will also air the USL Game of the Week. Check USLsoccer.com for dates and times. Louisville head away. Reynolds with it on this near side. Chip comes into the back post. And behind for a goal kick. It's Charleston 1, Louisville 0. Live USL action for you here. It's Eastern Conference first place Charleston Battery versus the third place Louisville FC. Cooper drives it long. Good touch there from George Davis, the fourth. Pacey attack here from Louisville. Little 1-2. It was touched back to keeper Additional Cooper, who kicks it away. It was a vital touch that from Brian Woodbine.
It was a great run of play from Louisville. They just managed to find that path right down the middle of the park. And like you said, Woodbine did well to get the touch on it.
Just accelerated to get back on to that loose ball. There's one slotted through. Mueller lets it run. And Additional Cooper across with a good first touch to control it. He can pick it up now. It's been a busy few weeks for the Charleston Battery with cup games and a big road trip up to the northeast. Finally get a break after this match until the following weekend.
We caught up with some of the players this week and they said the biggest advantage is coming back home and playing in front of the Battery fans, especially after being on the road for the last few weeks.
Louisville, on the other hand, have had really quite a good schedule, relaxed schedule. Just that Open Cup game coming into this match, they should be well rested. Cup match also allowed James O'Connor to bring Ranjit Singh back into the lineup after he missed a few games through injury. Lasso smacks that one clear. Louisville gather up the ball. Reynolds to a bend. Out to the far side. Touch. Down the line. Good ball. Great weight on that pass. Deep cross to the back of the box. Woodbine after the loose ball. Davis heads down and then thumped away by Woodbine. Super touch that from Anunga. Unbelievable, really. Thomas clips it away. Williams turns the defender, just rolls away with possession. Portillo to Williams. Opens his legs, he's going to have a run. He was pulled back there, was he? No, says the ref. The contact incidental. Kay to Davis, who has a bit of a free roll in the way Louisville set themselves up. That's a poor touch from Kyle Smith. It'll be a throw-in for Charleston. Forrest Lasso, who scored a few goals himself this season, the left-sided centre half.
He's very strong aerially, like you said, standing at 6'5" and scored all of his goals in the box, most of them from free kicks and corners.
Most of them from the assist foot, right foot of Justin Portillo. Here is Lasso with time and space. Switches it back to Mueller, the captain. Thomas. Anunga angles one to Chang. Thomas again. Good spell of possession this for the home side, and it's found its way to Lasso with time and space. Clips it forward. Cordovez trying to get off the shoulder of Reynolds. Flag up, and it'll be pulled back for an offside decision. Just thinking about that front two for the Battery, Cordovez and Williams, it brings a real physicality, doesn't it?
And they have such great chemistry. Williams and Atula, or Williams and whoever he's up there with, just seems to work so well and mesh with the team, especially with Portillo in the middle feeding those balls through.
Well, Charleston getting that early goal in the 11th minute. Louisville, though, have responded well. It's been a good spell for them over the last 5 or so minutes. That's a nice ball down the far side. Across the middle it comes. Lasso. Oh, he caught the player late there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be a yellow card for Forrest Lasso. He completely mistimed that tackle. And it's going to be a free kick for Louisville. There's the booking. So Lasso into the book. What do you think here?
And we just see it again. Lasso with so much force.
I mean,
didn't get anything of the ball.
I mean, you could argue for a red card there, couldn't you? You could see the intent from Lasso. He's trying to clear it, but he was very late, and that's got to be a sore one. Let's hope he's okay. There's James O'Connor, head coach. Vastly experienced, particularly from a playing standpoint, but also coaching now. Many games in England, over 400 as a pro. Finished his playing career with Orlando City before moving to Louisville to take the coaching role. The players taking advantage of the break to take on some water. As I mentioned, it is a warm evening here in Charleston, South Carolina. Let me remind you, fans, Nike is an official sponsor of the USL. For more information, visit NikeSoccer.com. Well, several players over the ball for Louisville.
And the Battery pulling everybody back in defense, taking no chances.
Needs to get this up and down quickly here. Chance for Louisville. And it strikes the wall again. It was Oscar Jimenez. 2 chances from dead ball situations now, Louisville, and both times the ball's been struck straight at the wall. Here is Jimenez. To a bend. It's another foul. And another free kick for Louisville. Well, the game's just broken up a little bit in the last few minutes, hasn't it?
And you can see the Battery players going in so hard into these challenges and giving these free kicks. But you're right, it's been very stop-start in these last 10 minutes.
That cross won't trouble Cooper. Just going back to that yellow card for Lasso, he's been in trouble with his disciplinary record this year. Already suspended for a game.
He has. He's already suffered the suspension and back on 3 yellow cards, so he's going to have to be careful not to get those 2 yellows and a red, or just to keep picking them up.
USL matchup, a happy 6th birthday to
Nice
Reed
crowd on hand
Coker.
tonight for this one.
Happy birthday, Reed. A happy 9th birthday to
Actually,
Bo
the stadium
Hemingway.
opened early
Happy
for
birthday,
the Champions
Bo.
League final on the
And a
big
happy
screen.
14th birthday to Braden Richardson.
As Chang
Happy
takes a
birthday,
nice
Braden.
touch, he misses the pass to Williams, who's offside.
Also a happy 11th birthday to
Good
Vivi
defending
Van
there
Diest.
from Reynolds.
Remember, you can celebrate
Louisville
your
have
birthday
had a
with
great
Charleston
defensive
Battery.
shape,
Visit
and their defense has been
charlestonbattery.com.
fantastic this
Call
season.
971
They
goals.
typically
Schedule
come
your
out in a
birthday party with
4-2-3-1
Charleston
formation that
Battery.
works very well for them. Just dropping back behind that ball at any signs of pressure.
They haven't conceded many, so I'm sure feel very confident that this game's far from over. Chang gets the tackle in, throw in Louisville. Louisville with it, work it out to this near side. Agashi across on the cover. Good challenge that from Cordovez, goes to ground to win it. Reynolds is going to have to go back to Ranjit Singh here. Rolls it across to the left. Touch. Back to Reynolds. A bend. Reynolds again. Touch heavy. Portillo. Good football that from Lancaster to win it back. Here's Davis the fourth. Well, Anunga got him very quickly, got his body in there, but the referee didn't like the challenge. John Freeman, our ref today. Free kick goes the way of the visiting Louisville City FC. Can Jimenez get the cross? Oh, unlucky.
It was a great ball down.
Very nice. He got the pull back in, and then the next touch just escaped him. USL is one of the most prominent second division pro leagues in the world. Professional leagues in the world, featuring some of the game's top talent and rising stars. Stay up to date with all the latest league news and information by visiting uslsoccer.com. Follow them on Twitter at USL. Safety first on the far side. It'll be a throw-in for Charleston Battery. We're approaching the half-hour mark here.
Skylar Thomas with the long throw as well, very similar to Woodbine, and a massive threat in the attack.
Yeah, if you look at the Battery back four now, you got 4 6-footers, 2 of them at 6'5", 1 at about 6'3", Mueller, plus the pacey Woodbine on this near side. Lasso needs to deal with this. It's a good ball to Thomas with that right foot. Now Chang. Cordovez just about keeps possession. To Portillo. Clips it forward for Higashi. Clipped away, Anunga controls. Good first touch from Kotaro Higashi. Trying to angle it in. Read well by the defender. Oh, and it's given away there, is it? No, the referee blows his whistle. He didn't like the challenge. Well, I thought that was a fair challenge, but the referee says free kick. He had a better view than us.
You can see Louisville trying to pick the pace up of the game. Very quick starts on all of these free kicks. And they're coming out on the attack to get this goal back.
Yeah, it's been a very good response from Louisville after conceding that goal. There's Skylar Thomas, Poppy, you mentioned. Canadian player, Toronto FC product. Youth national team player for Toronto, for Canada rather. Lasso bangs it forward with that big left foot of his. Puts the pressure on Louisville. It'll be a throw-in for the Battery. Sometimes that direct ball out is very effective.
Especially with Woodbine's throw. If they can keep it up there and keep the pressure on and defend from the top.
Here's the throw from Woodbine. Anunga taps it back to him. Around George Davis. Down he goes. No, the referee couldn't really complain about that one. So a free kick for the Charleston Battery. Now this is Justin Portillo territory. There's the challenge. Lasso's gone forward, as has Skylar Thomas. Portillo, he can really whip him from this near side.
Forrest is asking for it at the back post. So close.
Ranjit Singh grabs it, no problem. He'd be aware of those big boys coming and bearing down on him, so good goalkeeping there from Greg Ranjit Singh.
And Lasso just tries to pull that last defender out the back with him and then make the quick run into the far post. And Portillo so accurate with the delivery.
Yeah, they've both been in very good form, I agree. Chang wins the tackle. Anunga misses the pass to Cordovez. Williams with a touch across to Kay. Jimenez. Lancaster involved. Good football this from Louisville. The shot blocked. Lasso heads clear. And he should have a chance to pass it away here. Chang's touch just about good enough. And will he get on the end of the next pass? Oh, good tackle comes in. Flag stays down. It looked like Williams was offside. Play on, says the ref. Williams running at them. Little step over. The shot! Oh, what a finish! What a finish from Romario Williams. Well, I tell you what, you will not see too many better goals than that, Poppy.
There was absolutely nothing stopping that. It was an absolute rocket, and he just gets so much power behind it. Here we'll see it again. Quick footwork. And what a strike.
I'll tell you what, it's a step over, and then a finish that, well, that is top draw. Coach Anhauser, that's worth a few claps of the hand, isn't it? I think the pace on that really is what did it, because Ranjit Singh got nowhere near it. So 2-0 now to the home side. Louisville have got their work cut out.
Romario actually tied top now in the USL with Dane Kelly after the 2 goals here tonight.
10 goals on the year for Romario Williams, the Jamaican. And that one is worth another look. Oh, nice ball there from George Davis IV. It comes out to this near side. Cross comes in. Woodbine gets his head on it. It'll be a throw-in for the visitors on the far side. Again, a good response from Louisville. Can they create a chance and put some pressure on the Battery? Touch with it. That's a nice angle ball in. Thomas lunges, doesn't make contact. The header wide of the target from George Davis IV, the captain, and a goal kick results.
And there he is, Williams. We know how happy he'll be to get that second goal here tonight.
So a brace for, he's on a hat-trick now, Mario Williams. It's funny, down in Jacksonville midweek against the Armada, he had an off night. He had several chances and didn't finish any of them. Tonight he's had 2 chances and buried both of them.
And we've seen him create those chances as well. His footwork's so good on the top of the box. And just picks out that flight path for the ball.
10 minutes to go till the break. Charleston with their tails up here, 2-0 up. Louisville looking to respond with a goal, you would think, before half-time.
And remember, if you were born in 1993, you get a free beer
Reynolds
tonight
squares it.
for a 93 night.
A bend.
25 years in the Charleston
Clips it
Battery
in.
in the Low Country.
Portillo can't get on the end of the loose ball. That's a nice pass out to the far side. Lasso across on the cover. That was late. And that'll be a free kick for Charleston. Maybe a little bit of revenge on the mind of the Louisville player here. Let's have a look. Absolutely, left his foot in. Lancaster, but gets away with it. To be fair, it wasn't quite as lusty a challenge as the one that Lasso inflicted earlier in the half. Stay with us at half-time. We'll be talking to the Charleston Battery Marketing Director, Sarah Cardamone, about the upcoming home games. Probably talk a little bit Charleston Fleet as well. Bring you up to speed with all of that. Well, Woodbine won the challenge there. The referee saying the boot was high. He's the one player you don't want to be running into when he's coming in for a tackle like that, Woodbine. Full-blooded challenges are the order of the day, usually. Nice pass from Williams. A bend gets it away from Romario Williams. George Davis IV sets it back to Reynolds. Clips it forward. Woodbine heads away. Back to O'Brien Woodbine. Nice pass to Anunga. And Agashi wins the throw-in.
It's been very stop-start in this half. We've seen a lot of free kicks, but both teams have managed to play with a lot of possession and chances for each of the sides.
If you're joining us late, it's Romario Williams who scored twice to take the Battery to this 2-0 scoreline. Second goal was an absolute peach on the 33rd minute mark. That cross blocked by Portillo. Oh, heavy touch there by Woodbine. Williams sets it square to a bend. Left-footed strike, it rises over the bar. Goal kick.
Woodbine raises his hand there. I think it was a miscommunication. He wasn't aware of the player so close to him.
Mike Anhauser, 24 years he's served the Charleston Battery. First many years as a player, of course, but has been in the coaching, member of the coaching staff since '99. Head coach since 2005. Him and Coach Cowlishaw in Richmond, about the most experienced there are. Be Richmond next week, of course, the opponent here at MUSC Health Stadium. That's the real rivalry game. As Igashi is knocked off the ball there in the middle of the park. That's late from Portillo, raises his hand. And it'll be a free kick for Louisville. The referee wants a word with Portillo. Last warnings, I think he's saying. I'm not sure he even intended that. He just trod on him, but it was a foul. Just caught him. Kay slips it wide. Jimenez. Mueller over on the cover. Play, says the referee. No foul this time. Chang looks up, flips it away. Williams uses his pace to keep possession alive. Knocked off the ball, though. Good football from Louisville. Loose pass there, but Touch will gather it up. A bend, rather, round this near side. Anunga with a challenge. Again, play on, says the referee. Volleyed away by Woodbine. Louisville get the ball back at the halfway line. Reynolds. Oh, he gave that straight to Portillo, little nutmeg from Justin Portillo, and away come the Battery. Anunga, good feet, misses the pass. And now it opens up for Louisville. Push wide to the far side, it's Kay. Swings it across, well, it was a lovely ball in. Begging for a run at that back post, but it's behind for a goal kick.
And here's Justin. We've talked about him before the game. So tactically sound and just so consistent and composed on the ball. Fantastic player.
Saw the little nutmeg there. It's a bit cheeky, that, isn't it?
He's one of those players that, you know, if you give the ball to him, he's going to do something with it. Players like that are vital to have on your team.
Slip header from Williams, who had a look at the referee. No decision given there. Anunga after the loose ball. Woodbine. Agashi. Back to O'Brien Woodbine. Down the line for Kitaro Agashi. Did he do enough? No, it's going to be a throw for Louisville.
Louisville again with the quick start.
They like to get it rolling quickly. Oh, there's a touch from Lasso. He had to make it. Thomas will be under a bit of pressure here. Smashes that away. Touch with a heavy touch. Throw in Louisville. Here come Louisville again. Oh, that's nicely done into the box. Maybe a chance here for George Davis, the fourth, headed away by Charleston. 42nd minute. Across it comes again. Mueller gets a piece of it. Not fully away yet. Lasso stabs at it. Play on, says the referee. The cross comes in. Now across to the far side. Poppy Miller's going to head down to the sideline. With a bit of luck, she'll catch up with Mike Anhauser at the end of the first half. See if we can get his thoughts. Hopefully Poppy can catch up with coach. I'll let you know in just a second if that's going to happen, as Charleston earn a throw in on the far side. It's been a good first half for the Charleston Battery as Williams finds that loose ball again. Charleston get it wide to Woodbine. Here's Romario Williams. Chang's asking for the diagonal, and super ball out to him from the Jamaican striker, Romario Williams. Here's Anunga. Oh, lovely football from Igashi. Squares it to Woodbine. Igashi again. They're stepping off him now, Louisville. Wary of that little bit of trickery that he possesses. Mueller lashes it across to this near side. It wasn't the best ball from the captain. And the counter-attack is on now. Well, it was on until Woodbine came back and won that tackle. Lasso into touch. Throw in Louisville FC. Not sure that we'll get Poppy at half-time. At least not with the first half. Maybe right before the second half starts. We're going to try and catch up with Mike Anhauser, get his thoughts. Right now, there's a minute left plus stoppage time. Charleston 2-0 up. Both goals coming off the boot of Romario Williams. Woodbine misses that challenge. George Davis, the fourth, onto his left foot. The referee blows he brings it back. Well, George is absolutely furious because he was going in on goal. Can't believe it. Look at that. Head in hands. Why don't you just play the advantage, ref? There's the foul, sure. Davis around Lasso before he could strike it. The whistle blows. Very frustrated there. But it'll be a chance here for Louisville. It's Jimenez. Can he pull one back right at the end of the first half? Looking to clip it across, I think, to the back of the 18-yard box.
The referee has indicated there will be 2 minutes of stoppage time in
Here's
the
the
first half.
set piece.
2 minutes.
Set square. Good chance this. Chested away.
Stoppage time brought to you by
Shot comes
NBC.
in. Oh! Yes! Deflected in off Justin Portillo, and Louisville have pulled a goal back. It was Jimenez, I believe, who struck it. The Battery desperately unlucky. Well, here's the free kick. Charleston dealt with it quite well. And then that. Big deflection from Portillo. And Louisville pull a goal back right at the end of the first half.
Number 19, defender Oscar Jimenez. Louisville City FC goal scored in stoppage time of the first half.
Looks like Poppy Miller is down there, as we're still playing stoppage time here at the end of the first half. With a bit of luck, she'll catch up with Coach Anhauser. Mueller trying to get back goal side. He does well. It'll be a goal kick for Charleston. Charleston 2, Louisville 1 the score. And this is going to be a real game, isn't it? Both teams totally committed to the match tonight, 2-1. With a long way to go. Cordovez after the loose ball. Jimenez allows it into touch. That should just about do it. Yes, there's the whistle. So the first half ends. Charleston 2, Louisville 1. The score after 45 minutes.
Charleston Battery.
And Romario Williams, the difference so far. I'm not sure we're going to have time to catch up with Mike Anhauser.
Also along the concourse with great food options. Want to remind you, under the party tent down by the kids zone.
Poppy Miller down on the sideline. We'll catch up with Mike Anhauser before the start of the second half. Get his thoughts on what was a tremendous first 45 minutes of soccer. So the first place Charleston Battery with Romario Williams at the helm. 2 goals up after 45 minutes. Right now we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, halftime here at MUSC Health Stadium. The score after 45 minutes, Charleston Battery 2, Louisville City FC 1. And we'll be back with more right after this.
12 extra channels is more, but 46 extra channels is much, much more. With Home Telecom, you can channel more, internet more, automate more, security more, and gigabit more. Much, much more. How's that for living life ahead with Home Telecom?
You have a plan. Where to live, where to work, where to go on vacation. But when the unexpected happens, where do you go? How about down the street to MUSC Health Centers? They practice disease prevention and promote wellness, and offer urgent care and after-hours treatment, all connected to one of the top academic medical centers in the country with the most advanced medicine and technology, giving you access to healthcare leaders who work with your doctor to bring the best medicine closer to you.
What the road demands, the GS delivers. Experience high performance through high technology in the Lexus GS 350 and GS Turbo. See your Lexus dealer.
When you combine home security with smart technology, you get Home Smart by Home Telecom. Manage your home and keep it safe wherever you are with local support and competitive prices. Live life ahead with Home Smart by Home Telecom.
See your Lexus dealer. Some things are simply impossible to ignore. Strikingly designed Lexus NX Turbo and Hybrid. The SUV that dares to go beyond utility. See your Lexus dealer. Experience the first ever 471 horsepower Lexus LC500 or the multi-stage hybrid LC500H. See your Lexus dealer.
Welcome back. Halftime here at MUSC Health Stadium. What a first half that was. Romario Williams with a brace. Louisville and through Jimenez pull one back right at the end of the first 45 minutes. It's Andrew Bell with Sarah Cardamone, Director of Marketing at the Charleston Battery now. Halftime here, Sarah. Let's switch gears and talk a little bit about the next couple of games. The next game next weekend against Richmond.
Yeah, the boys are at home again next weekend, which is nice after being on the road for 5 games. It's Hometown Heroes Night here at MUSC Health Stadium. It'll be free tickets for all first responders and their families. We'll have fire engines and cop cars and ambulances and other things like that on the concourse for kids to tour, I guess.
And the team are wearing special uniforms.
They are, yes. They'll be wearing red jerseys, which might be a little confusing for the Richmond Kickers fans. And we're going to auction those off similar to Military Night. This time we're raising money for the Charleston 9 Memorial Foundation.
Superb. Charleston, of course, really big part of the community here, always doing good work, and that's a great cause, of course. Terrible tragedy here 10 years ago, but we'll be raising money for that fund next weekend against the Richmond Kickers. Toronto FC on June 24th.
Yeah, and that's going to be a fun day here. Summer kickoff party basically at MUSC Health Stadium. We're going to do 4 tickets for $40, so we're hoping that people bring their families out, get the kids out here. We'll have a little bit of a carnival theme in the stadium, which will be fun.
That sounds good. Carnival theme in the stadium, June 24th. All right, now earlier today we had the Charleston Fleet game, which you played in. It was the first game for the WPSL team, the women's team here in Charleston, first ever game. Got off to a good start. 1-0 winners, inaugural winners. What an afternoon.
Yeah, it was an awesome day, honestly, here for my team and myself.
Come on, that's Sarah earlier. That's not a bad finish.
Yeah, I was lucky to get the first goal ever in the history of the team, but I think it was a good result for us. Obviously, we've only played together a handful of times, so to get a win the first game out is really exciting for us.
I mean, do you know everyone's names yet?
No, I'm still learning a few.
All right, halftime here at MUSC Health Stadium. Very quickly, let's just switch gears one more time. Coming up, of course, there's a big game in the Open Cup as well. Yeah,
we're going to Atlanta, which will be awesome for our boys to go down there and play our MLS affiliate. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I'm going down. Should be a great game.
Charleston Battery at Atlanta United, June 14th, 7:30 p.m. kickoff. There will be a broadcast. That game being played at Fifth Third Bank Stadium, which is Kennesaw State University's field. It should be a good day. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, more from halftime. Charleston 2-1 up at the break. We'll be right back with more after this.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh.
It only takes a moment to make a moment.
Cheers.
Take time to be a dad today.
We've raised the stakes. Expectations are high. Our biggest season yet will break records with elite players and future stars, innovative technology, and new homes. We're growing the game in our communities and across the nation. Are you ready?
The USL's all-time leading scorer has added another accolade to his resume.
Here's Kelly. And he's got the hat trick! Dane Kelly has done it again! Back-to-back games, 3 goals for Kelly.
Dane Kelly is now the only player in USL history to score back-to-back hat tricks. Kelly notched his first 3-goal game in Reno's first win in club history.
Carries the ball ahead into an attacking position. He scored in the 2nd minute.
Together before they get another goal.
Brown Kelly, that's 2 in 6 minutes. Kelly, he steps over and he puts it in off the post. That is a hat trick in the 66th minute.
The second occurred in front of a home crowd, leading Reno to their first ever win at Greater Nevada Field.
Brent Richards finds Kelly, and Dane Kelly! Goal! Kelly finds net again! Here's Kelly. And he's got the hat trick! Dane Kelly has done it again!
Kelly was honored with 2 USL Player of the Week recognitions following his back-to-back performances. For USL Network, I'm Morgan Conklin.
What the road demands, the GS delivers. Experience high performance through high technology in the Lexus GS 350 and GS Turbo. See your Lexus dealer.
12 extra channels is more, but 46 extra channels is much, much more. With Home Telecom, you can channel more, internet more, automate more, security more, and gigabit more. Much, much more. How's that for living life ahead with Home Telecom?
See your Lexus dealer.
You have a plan. Where to live, where to work, where to go on vacation. But when the unexpected happens, where do you go? How about down the street to MUSC Health Centers that practice disease prevention and promote wellness and offer urgent care and after-hours treatment, all connected to one of the top academic medical centers in the country with the most advanced medicine and technology, giving you access to healthcare leaders who work with your doctor to bring the best medicine closer to you.
Some things are simply impossible to ignore. Strikingly designed Lexus NX Turbo and Hybrid. The SUV that dares to go beyond utility. See your Lexus dealer.
Charleston, South Carolina has been captivating people for more than 300 years. Is it our expertly preserved antebellum architecture? Our warm southern hospitality? Our delicious low-country cuisine? Our soul-stirring coastal landscape? Whatever it is, Charleston exudes a gravitational pull as the one destination you absolutely, positively must visit.
Welcome back to MUSC Health Stadium here in Charleston, South Carolina. Lovely evening here in the Deep South. Charleston Battery 2, Louisville FC 1. That's the score after 45 minutes. Big crowd on hand for this one. And they've been treated to a very good game. 3 goals in the first half. 2 for the Battery. Romario Williams getting them both. And then right at the end of the first half, Oscar Jimenez. A deflected shot. It came off the heel of Justin Portillo to pull a goal back. So 2-1 and game on here in Charleston. If we get a chance, we might just take a quick look at the standings as we came into the game today. Charleston, of course, first in the Eastern Conference. There you can see it, 23 points. Louisville in third with a couple of games in hand on the Battery. So a big game tonight. And quite tight, isn't it, below Tampa and Charleston. Of course, we're only a few games past the 3rd mark in the USL season. Long way to go here. I'm looking down at the field right now. Poppy Miller is there, just waiting for Mike Anhauser. Here he comes. Let's see if she can grab him. And we'll get thoughts from the Charleston Battery head coach right before the start of the second half. Here he comes now, Mike Anhauser. He's been with the club since 1994. And let's send it down to Poppy Miller talking to Mike Anhauser.
Thanks, Andrew. Coach Anhauser 2-1 up at halftime. Romario Williams with both goals. How happy are you with the way the team's playing?
Yeah, I mean, we did a good job. You know, they're a possession team. They've moved the ball well, but we've caught them a couple times on the counter. It was disappointing. We gave up the goal there at the end, but it's a deflection, and, you know, you got to give them credit. They're a very good team, so we got to be prepared to do the work defensively and see if we can catch them on the counter to get that third goal.
And the Battery are top of the table, playing Louisville, who are third. What have they got to do in this next half to secure the 3 points?
We have to play like we did in the first half. We got to be able to defend, and then we got to be able to get the ball and counterattack. And if we can do that, we're going to be good.
Brilliant. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Back to you, Andrew.
Thank you, Poppy. Very good. Always good to hear from Mike Anhauser. He's reasonably happy, I think I would say. Poppy's going to run back up here to the booth and join me in just a second. And we are right at kickoff. Charleston in the yellow and black. They'll be going from left to right in the second half. Louisville in the white with the gold trim. Our referee is John Freeman. And Charleston will get us back underway here.
Battery fans, time to kick off the second half
Local
of
fans
this
enjoying the
USL
game.
matchup with two of the
Youngsters,
top teams in
big
the
crowd on
league.
hand tonight
It's
for this
time
one
to
here in
make
Charleston.
some noise for
They've been treated to a very good game of football. Don't forget, soccer fans, Nike's an official sponsor of the USL. For more information, visit NikeSoccer.com. The Charleston Battery, longtime Nike club, wearing those yellow and black Nike uniforms this evening. Williams with a little slip header on, angled across there, defensive header, and Ranjit Singh can pick it up. Poppy asked Mike Anhauser what Charleston need to do to get the 3 points. He said exactly what they did in the first half. So let's see if they can do that. Right now they're defending. George Davis the fourth after it. Lasso across on the cover, heads into touch. Throw in for the visitors. Williams squares it to the goal scorer Jimenez. Oh, that's a heavy touch into the stands on this near side. It'll be a throw in for Charleston. The referee wants the ball back a couple of yards, and we'll have the long throw now, I would think, of Skylar Thomas. Thomas loops one up the line. Jimenez snaps the header on. Acrobatic little touch there from Lancaster. Higashi, has he got the strength? No, it was powerful body check from a bend, and here come Louisville on the far side. Back to a bend. The block from Charleston. That is a good tackle, says the referee. Higashi felled by the challenge, but the ball won. Davis the fourth. Across now to Williams. Toch plays it forward. Mueller clips it away. And Romario Williams is exposed here with Reynolds. Tackled by the second Louisville player. And back it goes to the goalkeeper. Charleston trying to make it hard for Louisville to play it away. Ranjit Singh can pick it up now. He can't pick it up, but he can play it away now if he chooses to. Thumping clearance. Portillo squares it to Woodbine. Chang with a nice header. Williams to Chang. Chang on his left foot, still going. Higashi around the last defender, has a look up. Chang again. Onto his left foot, still Chang. The shot! And it's in! Under Ranjit Singh, and Michael Chang restores the 2-goal cushion. Wonderful play from the Cuban midfielder. And Charleston are 3-1 up. And just in time, Poppy Miller's back. Let's have a look at this goal, Poppy.
There's great footwork from Chang here at the top of the box. You can see him just pull it back through those players, and he finds that corner. A fantastic goal, and it puts the Battery with a more comfortable lead.
Yeah, they restore the 2-goal cushion. Ranjit Singh is furious. I think he feels like he could have kept that one out. It just crept under his body, but to be fair, it was hit with a nice amount of pace from Michael Chang. So 3-1 the score, 49 minutes in. Can Louisville respond again?
With the goal for your Charleston Battery, number 21, midfielder Michael Chang.
Lasso defending, keeps his eye on the ball and picks the pass out now to Igashi. Portillo, lovely touch. Williams into space with possession. Fires it across. It was a mistimed pass, that. And here comes Jimenez on the counter-attack. Onto his right foot. Has a crack. It was an awkward one, but into the midriff and gathered up from the goalkeeper, Additional Cooper. Confirmation on the goal there. That's his 3rd of the year, I believe. Michael Chang. Gaia Bend swings it across to the far side. Charleston back defending. Across it comes. It's a nice little try there from Lancaster, but behind for a goal kick. Stay up to date with the latest USL news and information from around the league. Tune into USL Coast to Coast with Mike Watts, Mondays at 9 o'clock Eastern on Sirius XMFC Channel 85. Don't forget, Sirius XMFC will air the USL Game of the Week. Check USLsoccer.com for dates and times. Slip header from Cordovez. Williams across to Chang, who's come out to this near side. Oh, he's around the defender. Lovely footwork. Swings it into the middle. Good ball. Good defending from Reynolds. Pumps it behind. Corner kick, Charleston. You're watching this game on WCIV TV in Charleston. Thank you for joining us. Short corner from Chang to Portillo. Looks up and clips it in. It's a bit flat, the delivery. They'll let that run. It'll be a throw-in for Charleston.
Battery fans, get your regiment raffle tickets out. We're going to call out the winning number.
That will
right
just
now.
allow the
to
big defenders to go back into position following that set piece. Charleston taking their time.
You can get your regiment raffle tickets prior to kickoff. And
Portillo misses the pass there. It's not normal for him.
We'll put the winning raffle ticket number up on our video board. The winning number is 653-3497.
Plays it across to Reynolds, his central defensive partner.
Go to the regiment table under the west stands and congratulations.
Here's a bend. Still Louisville possess. Good tackle from Thomas. He wasn't fooled by the step over. And he picks out Cordovez, who turns and finds Anunga. Charleston with space on the far side. Woodbine inside now to Ryan Anunga. Won the tackle, but the referee didn't like the challenge. And what's the decision here? Are we going to see a booking? Let's have a look.
Here we'll see Woodbine play it over to Anunga, who just takes that long touch. I have to say, it looks pretty 50-50 from here.
Well, he got the ball for sure, but the stud, I think, onto the ball showing. The referee saying that's a free kick. Some of them give it, some of them let it go. In the Premier League, that's a good tackle. No damage done, and that's the good news. It is a booking, is it, for Anunga? That's what we're hearing. I didn't see the card shown, but we're seeing that now as a graphic from our trusty broadcast team here. 10 minutes gone almost now in the second half, and the Battery, Mike Anhauser, their head coach, will be thrilled with the way it started here. The second period. Cooper just taking his time with the restart, Poppy.
Trying to break up that play.
A yellow card was issued.
And we'll see that for a lot from Cooper as the Battery tried to slow down the speed of play, but again, Louisville coming back on the attack, and especially those counter-attacks. There's a long way to go till the final whistle.
Higashi trying to make it hard for Jimenez, who's in a tight spot there, but he looks up and finds the square pass. Pressure from the Battery. Now the long clearance. Woodbine gathers up the ball. Here's Portillo. Oh, Woodbine was looking for that through ball, but Portillo says no. Instead he goes to Higashi, who tries the nutmeg. Muscled off the ball. The referee allows play to continue.
On Sirius XM FC, channel 85. And remember, Sirius XM FC will air the USL Game of the Week. Just check USLsoccer.com.
Well played there by Touch. Apart from that, where he gives it away. Anunga to Portillo. Back to Portillo. Rides the tackle. Here's Chang. Thomas lifts it forward. Cordovez to Romario Williams. Clips it round the outside to Higashi. Loops one in for Cordovez, but again, good defending. Just got the body on him. And Ranjit Singh can pick it up.
Congratulate the winners of the Papa John's halftime frisbee toss. The best frisbee toss on the east side went to Melissa Boucher.
Louisville will host Charlotte Independence on June the 7th, 7:30 p.m. kickoff at Slugger Field.
So Jordan and Melissa
next
Boucher
game,
go to the
Charleston Battery here on the 10th next weekend. Play Richmond Kickers. Next games for both teams.
Papa John's pizza locations. Congratulations, and remember to get your frisbee for the frisbee
both
toss
games
at each
will be
Charleston
available
Battery match.
on the USL broadcast through the USL website. That's a good ball in, really. Not fully away yet. Lasso stretches. Thomas heads down. Kay with it. Swings it in. No problem for Cooper. The Richmond game will be broadcast live locally here on my TV. Anunga. Out to Chang. And there's the outlet ball for Williams. He's going to drag the centre half across. And he did well there, didn't he? Came across, got the tackle in, throw in Charleston.
He almost held up there, wanting them to play the ball out, to give his teammates time to get up and get those numbers attacked.
Referee blows his whistle. It'll be a throw-in for Charleston. Mike Anhauser looks on. Won a national championship with Indiana as a college player, Anhauser. Won 4 championships with the Battery. 4 USL championships. Get up, says the referee. Michael Chang going to ground there. Lancaster wins it. Now Kay. Williams turns with possession. Quick feet to find the pass now to Abend. Lasso slides in. Woodbine uses his strength and then chops it down the line. Cordovez uses his strength to muscle the Louisville defender off the ball. Tries to go around the last defender, but knocked away from him. Abend. A touch forward from Lancaster. And then all the way through to Additional Cooper. Well, we were looking for that response from Louisville, but it hasn't quite come yet, has it? Oh, that's a loose one in the middle. Anunga stabs at the loose ball, gets the tackle in. Little flick here. Williams squares it. Maybe a chance for a strike, and it's blocked away by Forrest Lasso, who goes diving in and concedes a corner.
You're right there, Andrew. They're doing a great job of the Battery defending from the top, getting that ball up there and then holding them in their own half.
It's going to be an outswinger, is it, from Jimenez? Oscar Jimenez, the goal scorer. Everybody back in the box for the Battery defending. in at the near post. Headed away by Mueller. Counter-attack is on here for the Battery, and they do have some pace. Portillo, well, nothing on for him. He was looking for Cordovez to get down that line. A little bit of frustration, actually, from just out of your frame from Portillo. Charleston do have some pace coming out of the back, I'll tell you what. Mueller stabs at that one. The referee says no. Caught the player. Quick free kick taken. Play, says the referee. The advantage here with Louisville. It's George Davis the fourth. Oh, that wasn't the best ball. Can Charleston gather it up? No, Portillo misses the loose one. Looking for a little 1-2 here, round the outside. George Davis the fourth on his left foot, takes another deflection. 3-2. Well, the Battery have conceded twice now from deflected strikes. It won't bother James O'Connor, the coach for Louisville. And the visitors right back in this one.
And here again, we'll see on the replay, just takes that touch and the deflection leaves Cooper with absolutely no chance.
Well, the Battery players will be very disappointed. Louisville, though, right back in this. 5 goals so far. Cordovez can't do much with that. And Ranjit Singh picks it up, so that will lift the spirits of the Louisville players. Let's see if they can get another and tie this one up. 30 minutes to go. Long ball forward. Cross comes in. Mueller snaps the header away.
With the goal,
Portillo, lovely first touch, but a bend reads the rub of the green there. Angles one in himself, and that will be a free kick for the Battery. It wasn't a good challenge, and it's a yellow card. I believe it was Kyle Smith who gets the book. He gets the yellow card. Let's have a look. Well, yes, he left his feet, didn't he? And came right through the ankle. The referee had a good look at it. I don't think you can complain about that, Poppy.
And it just adds to the tensions we're seeing from both sides here. And the frustrations are starting to come out in this late part of the game.
Critical, I would think, the next 10 minutes.
Into the game, number 10,
O'Connor looks on.
Louisville City FC substitution in the 61st minute.
It was Kyle Smith with the yellow card. Little slip header on. Cordovez trying to get on the end of it. Romario Williams to the loose ball first. Finds Chang. Round the outside for Williams. Cuts it back onto his left foot, and that's a corner as the covering tackle comes flying in.
That's the Louisville defense doing so well, defending in numbers and just pulling the ball off Romario Williams' feet. So we know what a threat he can be.
I think
Charleston. One-on-one.
Sorry, Poppy. I think Charleston are going to make a change. I think it's going to be Cordovez who makes way. Not fully match fit, I wouldn't think. He hasn't really been a starter for the Battery. So he got his hour in. Has worked very hard, and now the energy and the fresh legs that Ricky Garbanzo will bring. There comes Cordovez. Played well tonight.
He did. He'd played very well. That pairing between him and Romario Williams was great. We know Romario was missing a Tula tonight, but Cordovez has created a lot of chances.
Into the game for your Charleston Battery, number 17.
The big Cuban striker. Here comes the young forward Garbanzo. So this will be a corner for the Charleston Battery, and it's Chang over the dead ball. There's some pushing in the box. Lasso has gone forward here. Ball whipped in, it's flashed across the face. It was a little flick header on, and it'll be a goal kick for Louisville. Lasso was the target there, but he'd already committed to that far post. Brian Ownby incidentally came on for Louisville earlier on. So he's on the field now. The pressure is on here. Ranjit Singh played it short. We'll get it back. He's got to get rid of it quickly, and he does finally get it away. Lasso heads down. Scooped out to this near side. Awkward there from Thomas. Portillo under pressure. And finally headed out to this near side for a Louisville throw-in. Still a long way to go here. Come to make a real game of it, Louisville. Hope you're enjoying this match here on My TV in Charleston. Flag will go up here for offside. And a free kick for the Battery is the result. From a Battery perspective, Poppy, they'll be looking forward to a break after this game. It's been a busy stretch, hasn't it?
They will. They've had so many cup games, and again, they'll be playing on Wednesday in Atlanta. And then Richmond Kickers again on Saturday.
Yeah, actually, Richmond next weekend, the following Wednesday, Atlanta. But it has been very busy.
And nice to be back home for a home stretch after the last few weeks away on the road.
It was Harrisburg, Bethlehem, and New York Red Bulls, the last 3 USL games. Oh, nice skill there from Kay. Ownby goes for the goal line. He gets around Taylor Mueller, but he dribbles into touch. It'll be a goal kick for Charleston. Disnell Cooper, former national team goalkeeper for Cuba. There's a Charleston Fleet t-shirt there. They won this afternoon. The WPSL team affiliated with Charleston Battery. As Williams collides with a bend. I mean, you feel like there are more goals in the game, Poppy. You feel like Charleston could score, but also Louisville.
Absolutely, and it's been very stop-start. It really is going either way, but Louisville aren't going home without a fight.
For sure.
But we see the Battery often attack on the counter-attack, and especially with Williams up front, it's going to come from either team.
Nice deft header there. That one won't trouble Lasso, and Cooper will just control it before picking it up.
I think we'll see the Battery try and slow down the tempo of the game here in typical Battery style and then hit on the counter-attack. But they're often outpossessed by the other team.
Almost always, actually, as Williams is called for the foul again. 25 minutes to go here. Our referee wants a word with Romario Williams. Does he make an attempt to play the ball here? Not really. Good decision there from the ref. Chang concedes a throw-in, level with the 18 on this near side. Quickly taken. Touch. Fires one in. The cross comes in. Behind for a corner kick. Chance now for Louisville. They'll be putting some pressure on the Battery now.
The Battery tried to respond by bringing every player back inside the box.
It's Jimenez over it. Swings it in. Woodbine gets it away. Davis, the fourth, finds the loose ball. Squares it to Ownby. Chance for a cross down to the byline. It's Kay. Can he get the shot away? Oh, it's one back in the tackle by Igashi. The outlet ball is to Williams. Nice tackle from Jimenez. And Louisville have it back. Good spell this for the visitors. Flag will go up here. Oh, that will be frustrating. You could see the frustration on George Davis, the fourth's face. Kay had strayed offside, and there's O'Connor. He wants to make another change, I think. He's seen enough. Time to add some more firepower, I think. Cooper drives it long. That's a free kick. And Charleston will take their time again with the restart. Natural grass surface here in Charleston. You can just see the areas of where the transition is happening from the winter ryegrass to the summer Bermuda. We've had such a good spring. We're about a month ahead of schedule, apparently. in the transition.
Into the game for Louisville City FC, number 23, midfielder Richard Ballard.
Richard Ballard into the game to replace Kay, who just tired in the last few minutes. Actually, Kay's still on the field, I think. No, there's the foul, and it's Kay who is off as Ranjit Singh comes and claims it. Sitting on the bench now, Mark Anthony Kay. Well, he had a pretty good game tonight as well. That's not the best ball, and Portillo can scoop it forward, and the counter-attack is on here. Garbanzo's in space at the back post. Can he find him with the pass? He can't. Chang onto the loose ball. Good tackle that. Thomas sliding in, heavy challenge. Play on, says the referee. Ombi stretches the ball forward. Switch to the far side. Plenty of options going forward here, Louisville. Good tackle from Anunga. Knocked it wide. Down the line it goes. Ombi with the ball. Sets it backwards. Chance for a shot. This time the deflection doesn't trouble Cooper. Nice header there for the substitute Ballard. Unlucky. Charleston clear it to the halfway line. And then the slip header back to Ranjit Singh. It's been all Louisville in the last 5 minutes, Poppy.
They're attacking in numbers, but also doing very well to get back in that defensive shape. And they're finding the ways in through the back. And the referee stops play for Skylar Thomas.
Yeah, it looks like there's a knock on the field. It's Thomas who's picked up a blow there. And he's telling the trainer to come on. I think perhaps a little bit of cramp. Well, there you can see it. And I know you've had that as a player in your career. It's about the most painful thing you can suffer, isn't it?
Absolutely, especially this late in the game. We've seen the back line, especially the wingers, doing a lot of running and then getting back. So I think he just needs a good stretch out.
Take on some fluids on this warm early summer's evening here in Charleston, South Carolina, in the deep south. Charleston 3-2 up here. The young fans enjoying themselves this evening. Good crowd on hand as usual. And what do we have? Just under 20 minutes to play here.
This will be good for the Battery to break up that Louisville attack that we've been seeing in this last 10 minutes and just give them chance to regain and regroup, get back in their shape.
Coach Anhauser's not taking any chances with his shape, and he's going to withdraw Skylar Thomas, and on comes Quinton Griffith. So like for like, right back, really a true right back on now. A bit more pace on this near side with Griffith. I thought Skylar Thomas played very well though, Poppy.
Excellently, and he is a great asset in the attack with those long throws, but also getting up airily for the headers on the corners.
Ranjit Singh telling his players to get forward here. And here it is, just drills that downfield. Mueller gets the shout and heads away. Ombi, great control from the former Richmond kicker. From the MLS player as well with Houston. Anunga finds the loose ball, and he just sweeps it across for Higashi, who got in behind the defender there. Tackled off the ball though, but that's loose from Louisville. Anunga onto it. Garbanzo evades the first tackle, finds Higashi. Now Portillo down the line for Woodbine. Inside to Chang. Round the outside to Woodbine. He's got the pace to the byline. Woodbine across! Oh! There's the finish. Garbanzo from, well, inside the 6-yard box. A triple Falco from Garbanzo. The Battery restore the 2-goal advantage. 4-2 up now on the 73-minute mark.
was a great ball from Portillo to Woodbine, and Woodbine really needs to be praised here. He waited for that exact perfect time to set Garbanzo up, and it was an easy tap-in for him.
Don't come too much easier than that, but I agree with you, Poppy Miller. The credit needs to go to Brian Woodbine, the fullback. He got all the way to the byline with that pace and just set it on a plate for Garbanzo.
With the goal for your Charleston Battery, number 17.
4-2 then, the score.
Ricky Garbanzo.
And once again, I'm going to ask you, can Louisville respond?
We've seen them come back from 2 goals down, and here they are. We might see it now, Andrew.
Well, Anunga made the mistake, but he recovers.
Charleston Battery goal scored in the 73rd
I would think at this point, time the enemy more than anything. They need a quick goal here, Louisville. 15 minutes to play. Griffith with his first touch. Oh, that's loose from Portillo. Jimenez on it like a shot. Not cleared fully yet. The shot comes in, it's parried away. Another chance, saved again by Cooper. Corner kick.
A great chance for Louisville there. Several options. Cooper does well just to punch those 2 shots away, but we'll see the corner here.
Pressure back on the Charleston Battery. Superb game we've had for you this evening on my TV here in Charleston as the corner comes in. Garbanzo scuffs at that one. He might have another chance here. He's brought down, and that'll be a free kick.
Again, the Battery will want to just break up this play and take their time with the free kicks, giving everyone a chance to reset and get back in shape and hopefully defend from the top like they've been trying to do.
Congratulations to Garbanzo. It's his first USL goal this year.
Assist goes to number 7.
His energy. They'll be looking for that defensive work from him, won't they? Williams gets his head on it. Looping ball forward here. Anunga stands strong in the tackle, finds Chang. Down goes Jimenez, but play continues. And it's Williams working against Reynolds. Squares it across to Portillo. On his left foot, he leaves it for Higashi. In against the keeper, Higashi! Saved by Ranjit Singh. Across for Garbanzo, he can't get the shot away. And Louisville just hang on there. Jimenez, by the way, is up and okay. He was looking for some help from the referee, but didn't come.
And here we'll see again Higashi just trying to get that ball across. It just escapes the Battery players, but we talked about it before the game. Portillo always looking for the pass, such a selfless player. I think he could have had a shot there, Andrew.
I think you're right. It would have been on his left foot. I think that's probably why he didn't. But absolutely, why not? As Griffith shows his pace. Swings it to the back post. Garbanzo underneath it. Heads it back and away. It'll be a throw-in for Charleston, who I think are sensing a little bit of blood in the water here, Charleston. Louisville are getting a bit weary as the throw comes in. Williams plays it to Higashi. Leaves it for Williams. Still going. Williams, down he goes! And get up, says the referee. He was looking for a penalty. And he's going to be booked for his troubles. Controversy here in Charleston. Look at Williams talking to the ref. There you go, yellow card. We'll have another look at that.
Look very close from here. Louisville look to just take the legs of Romario Williams. They know how dangerous he is in the box.
I think if you're Williams, you're saying the pace that you're moving at there, the contact is what causes him to go down. The referee, though, as he can, decides otherwise and books the striker for diving. Simulation, sometimes called. Just thinking back to that, there was a little bit of simulation from Jimenez a few minutes ago, but the referee missed that. Coach Enhauser looking on. I don't think he'll mind as long as the scoreline doesn't change. Louisville will be trying to get a goal back here and make an interesting finish of it. Good tackle that from Woodbine. Pick the pocket of the player, and he finds the pass to Garbanzo. Garbanzo, can he find his teammate Williams? stretching Louisville again. They'll be working hard now, these Louisville players. Sets it back now to Griffith. And Charleston will possess. All the way back to the keeper. Here's Forrest Lasso. Finds Portillo. Lovely soft touch from Justin Portillo. Just over 10 minutes to go. Higashi gives it away in the midfield. Counter-attack on here for Louisville. Anunga wins the tackle, but it finds its way to Ombi. Anunga back goal side again. The shot comes in. Oh! What a finish from Ombi. 4-3 the score. Unbelievable.
Louisville rushing back with the ball, desperate to get this game started, and the Battery can't quite believe it.
That was a finish to rival Romario Williams is in the first half.
And here we'll see it again, attacking with such pace. Gets the shot off at the perfect time. And again, Cooper can't do much about that.
Game on again. They've answered us. The long ball forward looking for Williams if he can bring it down. Flicks it back to Garbanzo. Turns onto his left foot. Tackled. The game is absolutely stretched here. Yeah, that scoreline you're looking at on the television graphic is not correct. It's Charleston 4, Louisville 3. There you see it. 10 minutes to go. And what a 10 minutes we have for you here on my TV in Charleston. Don't go anywhere. 7-goal thriller so far. Two of the best defensive teams in the league as well. That's a good ball from Chang. Williams will bring him across to him. There's two at the back post if he can find them. Short pass to Griffith. Now Chang. Griffith starts his run around the outside. Just the decoy tactic. To the back post, headed behind. Corner kick Charleston.
This will give Louisville so much confidence. They've struggled to score this season, relying on their back line. But with 3 goals in just one game, they'll be looking to get the win.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This game is there for the taking for both teams. Portillo will take the corner for Charleston. Crowd, you can hear them getting behind the home side. This is dangerous for Louisville. It's Portillo over it. Swung in. Little deflection. Now the player goes down. Play on, says the referee. Portillo knocked down over on the far side. Again, the referee allows play to continue. The long ball forward. Mueller drags it down. It's an awkward one, but I think Griffith's pace will get him there. And Louisville can attack now on the counter. Here they come. Angle ball across. Perhaps a chance here. To the byline. Cross comes in. Oh! Own goal! Lasso stabbed at it, and it's in. And just like that, we're level. Unbelievable. Well, we said the game was fully on, and there you go, Poppy.
It's been building up for a while, and you can see Lasso just trying to clear it. And as a defender, you just want to get anything on those dangerous balls as they come across.
8 minutes to play, and once again, Louisville have pulled this back with a goal, and we are level at MUSC Health Stadium. What a game.
Louisville City FC substitution in the 83rd minute.
Griffith finds Chang. Evades the tackle, flicks it inside for Williams. Off the shoulder, Ranjit Singh is there.
It's been one of the most end-to-end games we've seen here at the Battery.
Certainly this year. Can't remember the last time we had 8 goals. Certainly not this year.
Louisville City FC
long ball forward.
An own goal.
Lasso hooks it away. Handball. Charleston get a free kick.
In the 83rd
Now then, what's the philosophy here? I think both coaches go for it, don't they?
Absolutely. I think at a tie like this, especially so close to each other in the league, you've got to get that 3 points. And this could, of course, change the league standings, as especially the top 3.
Absolutely. Down goes Garbanzo. Free kick, Charleston Battery. Is there a hero for the game tonight? There's about 6 minutes to play to find out. Anunga to the loose ball. A foul called against him. Free kick, Louisville. The ball moving, says the referee. The advantage was with Louisville there, but Charleston would have felt there was a couple of penalty shouts, but neither given. With some defending to do here. Cross comes in. Cooper is there. Looking for the quick throw. He finds Justin Portillo. The young midfielder.
And Portillo is the distributor of the team.
Now Griffith pumps it forward. Garbanzo after it. The keeper heads away. Well played. Jimenez. Tackled by Anunga. Throw in Louisville. Quickly taken. 5 minutes to play. Ball driven out to the far side. Excellent pass that. Good movement there. Cross comes in, but that one over here, and that's the tired legs come into play, I think. At this point, it's who's the stronger, isn't it? Perhaps who's the fitter.
You could see OB over there just stretching. And a lot of players will start to feel that lactic acid build up in their legs, especially at this point in the game. And mistakes happen.
Yeah, just like that, free header for a Ben, but he couldn't get much purchase on it. Lasso with the header. Anunga forward to Williams. Chang down the line for Williams to chase. Reynolds across on the cover. And it's Williams who takes it away from him. Leaves him with a pair of heels to look at. There's the last little touch from Williams. I think some tiredness into him as well. Behind for a goal kick.
Williams does so much running. I think as a forward you forget how much movement they do off the ball. He works so hard defensively as well.
Final change for the Battery as Chang makes way for Marini.
Into the game for your Charleston Battery, number 19, midfielder Dante Marini.
87th minute here at MUSC Health Stadium.
Charleston Battery substitution in the 87th minute.
Good header there from Woodbine. And Mueller. Marini with a touch. And the referee saw something he didn't like. I think it'll be a free kick for Charleston Battery. Forrest Lasso now, the defender. Well, that one won't bother anyone too much. Straight through to Ranjit Singh, who says thank you very much. Pumps it high and away. Lasso wins the header. Anunga with a touch. Just enough on it there from a bend. Reynolds gets it wide. Angles one in. Heavy touch over there from Louisville midfielder, and Charleston get it back with a throw-in. That's a good throw from Woodbine. He finds Anunga. Holds off the challenge. Slips it wide. Charleston have a player in behind here with Garbanzo. The cross comes to the back post. Marini is there. Good header away. And the counter-attack is on for Louisville. Oh, that's a cynical challenge from Marini, and that'll be a booking. No complaints from Dante Marini. Poppy, what do you think about that?
He had to break up the play, give the Battery a chance to get their forwards back, but it came at a cost. And we'll see them attack here again now.
Here they come, the visitors. It's been a super performance from Louisville on the road tonight.
Midfielder Dante Marini of the Charleston Battery. Yellow card issued in the 88th minute.
Round the outside. Numbers in the box for the visitors. Cross comes in. Oh, it was begging for a touch, but it flashes wide. Goal kick.
And Coach O'Connor said earlier this week that his team struggling to score isn't a physical thing, it's more of a mindset thing, but I think we've seen that mindset completely change here tonight at MUSC Health Stadium.
Big night this, I think, for both teams. Ownby wins the header. Griffith, after the loose ball, finds possession, turns with it, drills it forward, headed away, and that's a good angled header. Davis, the fourth, slips it into Ownby. Lines the shot up, punched clear, and behind, corner kick. Lots of pace on that strike.
And here again, the attack started from the halfway line.
There's the strike.
And Cooper forced to punch away.
Here's the corner. Deep corner, actually, a bit too deep that. Mueller after it, flicks it forward. Romario Williams brought down. And that will be a booking. And that brings up the 90th minute here.
A yellow card has been issued to number 23 midfielder Richard Ballard of Louisville City FC. Yellow card issued in the 90th minute.
Again, cynical one there, no complaints, just like the Marini yellow a few minutes ago. Mueller gets it wide to Lasso. Lasso flicks it forward. Garbonzo can't get on the end of it. Ranjit Singh can and picks it up. I'm hearing 3 minutes of stoppage time over the headset.
The referee has indicated there will be 3 minutes of stoppage time in the second half.
The Louisville bench up and cheering on their team.
By MUSC Health Sports Medicine. Follow them on Twitter at MUSC Sports Med.
Pressure from Higashi, but Williams can't find the loose ball. Now pressure on the battery here. Hooked away by Mueller. Throw in Louisville. Couple of minutes remain. 4-4 the score. Lasso heads away. Griffith volleys away. Throw in Louisville FC. Louisville City FC, I should say. Let's get it right. In comes the good throw that. Awkward bounce. Like handball there. But Cooper comes across and takes it. And launches it away. Great throw out to Williams. Can he hold it up? No, good tackle from Reynolds. And Charleston with a throw in now at the halfway line. Snap throw there from Woodbine. Anunga out to Griffith. Good first touch from Q. Anunga gives it away. Jimenez now across to the far side. That's a better ball. Just rides the challenge there. That's overhit. Kept alive by Jimenez. Chips one forward. Mueller gets his head on it. Marini after the loose ball. Heads into touch. Throw in Louisville. Perhaps a last chance here for Louisville City. Out to the far side. Higashi over on the cover. Can't stop the player getting past him. Cross comes in on the chest. Oh, it's volleyed over. Goal kick. 30 seconds remaining. I'm not sure there's time for the battery to mount a counter-attack here. Sent long and headed into touch. It's a Charleston battery throw-in. Is there time for one last chance for the home side? Woodbine across to Anunga. Charleston cough up possession. And now Louisville with the ball. Here's Ownby. The referee allows play to continue. Chance perhaps. No, says the referee, get up. There's the final whistle. 4-4 the score after 90 minutes. Poppy Miller, your last thoughts.
What a game. I think that's the most end-to-end game we've seen here at the Battery. Both teams really putting it in. You can see here at the end, bent over, absolutely exhausted. And what can you say? I think both teams deserve the result. And a point for each of them.
Well, the point good enough, I think, to keep Charleston at the top of the USL Eastern Conference. I think both teams will feel a sense of what could have been here with 8 goals, 4 for each side. And these teams, of course, very defensive usually, Poppy.
Absolutely, and we've said it in the game that O'Connor said that they've relied on the defence and they haven't been very strong in the attack, but that's all completely changed here tonight. And with 4 goals, that'll give them a lot of confidence into the next game.
Well, we'll look for that. I think that just about wraps it up from us here in Charleston. For Poppy Miller and the local broadcast crew, this is Andrew Bell wishing you a very, very good night. 4-4 the final score, and we'll see you next time.
Inaugural season underway and a 1-0 win over the Carolina Rapids.
When you combine home security with smart technology, you get Home Smart by Home Telecom. Manage your home and keep it safe wherever you are. With local support and competitive prices. Live life ahead with Home Smart by Home Telecom.
Gates open at 5:30. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. Go to charlestonbattery.com or call 971-GOAL to get your tickets. Or stop by the box office tonight on the way out of MUSC Health Stadium and get your Charleston Battery tickets. We'll see you
when I was a
next
kid, I really
Saturday
wanted to be a
night. And
veterinarian.
thank you for supporting us for the
my
last
calling
25
through nursing.
years.
Kids are full of potential. The coolest thing about my job is being right at the bedside with that family, helping them to make the right decisions for their children. What's amazing about healthcare in general and children's healthcare specifically is we're building someone's future and giving them the chance to be what they want to be when they grow up. It's how we're changing what's possible at MUSC Children's Health.
Some things are simply impossible to ignore. The strikingly designed Lexus NX Turbo and Hybrid. The SUV that dares to go beyond utility. See your Lexus dealer. Experience the first ever 471 horsepower Lexus LC500 or the multi-stage hybrid LC500H. See your Lexus dealer.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League may not be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent from the United Soccer League.